Network presents stuff. Just gonna be talking and just uh, going through a lot of stuff that's going on today at this moment. So yeah, man, it's just some stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully we get some viewers. And yeah, man, just sit back and listen to me talk about random stuff. I don't prepare this at all. Like I don't at all. I'm just like going through through whatever I feel like I might want to talk about. But yeah, man, it's to pop culture and movie news and stuff like that. First of all, I want to thank everybody who is a supporter of us. We have a very small following, but I just want to say appreciate everybody who does subscribe. Listen to our podcast, the Movie Know It All podcast with Bob and I, and it's been a real fun couple years. Lately, we've been going at it on our own, and with the help of some of our friends from our old from Titan Radio. We thank you guys so much for helping us out, Savvy and Fredward and Patty and everybody. And it's we try to do this as much as we can. We with everything going on nowadays, in my personal life at least, it's been kind of hard for me to jump on and do stuff. But I want to reach out. I want to branch out, and I want to do more. And I want to help this platform grow, even if it's only a couple of people here and there. As long as somebody out there listens to what we do, um, it's worthwhile. So with that being said, let's get to it. The Know It All Network stuff, episode 1. I don't know how often I'll be doing this, but like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff so that you guys can get notifications. We got a Patreon account that you guys can join in. You get access to not only old episodes, but exclusive episodes like commentary tracks and everything for movies that Bob and I do. We're going to do some trivia stuff on there. We're going to be doing some WWE reactions / reviews of pay-per-views and stuff. And that's going to be included in our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. I think that's 15 cents a day or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, man. It's we're gonna try to branch out and do as much as we can. So let's start out with something that I was very, very excited to see today. We had finally, after about a year and some change, we've got Kevin Smith has released the trailer for Clerks 3. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I am a huge Kevin Smith fan. I have been ever since I saw Clerks, the original Clerks, back in, I believe it was 94. And I've seen him kind of go from something as awesome as Clerks to something as benign and just goofy as Mallrats and all that stuff. I really do think that he's hit his stride as just a talker. Like, he's a talker, and he tells awesome stories. I like listening to his Hollywood Babylon podcast. And I gotta say, man, like, while he hasn't really progressed as a director, he has progressed as a storyteller. And I really did enjoy his latest movies, like Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I like the goofiness and the ridiculousness that was like Yoga Hosers and Tusk, but this movie is he says himself is going to go back to his roots, and he's back in Red Bank, New Jersey, at the original Quick Stop with Jay and Silent Bob and basically all the cast returning from the original films. And man, it's been 28 years, I want to say. 28 years uh, since Clerks came out, the original Clerks. And man, it's these guys have aged, man. But at the same time, it's like it really does speak to our generation, because we were, I mean, these guys that came out in this movie, they were like 10 years older than we are, so they were like just above us in terms of generation. I was 14 years old when the movie came out, and I gravitated towards that, because I'm like, yeah, man, this is what adulthood is supposed to be. It's supposed to be messing around, and not having um any real responsibilities. You could do whatever you want. And then in Clerks 2, it shows you the the consequences of just being stagnant and not really having a plan, um and then finding yourself in that point, in that midpoint of your life, in your 30s, not having any direction in anything, and realizing that what you truly love and what you're truly meant to be is something that maybe you're not always looking for. Maybe you're not always fighting hard to get to a certain point, like the point that you're trying to fight to get. That's not what you're meant to be. You're meant to do something else that you're truly happy with. And I took a lot out of that film, and I think that's my favorite Kevin Smith film is Clerks 2. But Clerks 3 is supposed to be kind of like the closing of the trilogy. It takes place, the last one came out in '06, I think. The Clerks 2 came out in '05, '06, or something like that. And now Dante and Randall are in their late 40s, and Randall has a heart attack, which mirrors Kevin Smith's real life, where he had a heart attack and he almost died. And he was like, man, like, I got to get my life together. And in Clerks 3, Randall decides to make a movie, which is what Kevin Smith did back in the early 90s. So there's a lot of autobiographical things happening in in the Clerks 3. But it the trailer looks really, really it looks very Kevin Smith. I'll just say that, with Jay and Silent Bob there, and Rosario Dawson returning. And I can't believe you got Rosario Dawson back, man. That's awesome, man. Everybody who's worked with Kevin Smith seems to like him, except Linda Fiorentino. I don't know what her problem was, but yeah, it's I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to he's gonna do what he did with Yoga Hosers, and he took it out with Yoga Hosers and Jay and Silent Bob reboot. He took it out on a tour across the country, and he's gonna show it at various theaters all across the country, and it's probably going to be released in either theaters or streaming platforms, either at the end of this year, the beginning of next year. So by this time next year, um, we'll hopefully have been able to watch um, Jay and Silent Bob or Clerks 3 in in our the comfort of our own homes. So that's some good stuff, man. Uh, quick quick side note. Quick side note. We are currently trying to do more Know It All episodes. We recently released our Jurassic Park episode, which was supposed to be the beginning of our Spielberg month. And very, very, Bob and I are very proud of that episode. Sevi once again is helping us out with the editing and the posting of it. Thanks, Sevi. Really appreciate your help. And it's out now, ready for download wherever you get your podcast episodes. At Good Pods, iTunes, Google Pods, whatever. Spotify. You can get wherever you get it. It's awesome. We're currently working on the next episodes. We've got Indiana Jones coming up, and we've got Ready Player One, and we've got Hook coming up. to round out our Spielberg month. We kind of went with the more obscure ones, not really the big time, more known ones like E.T. and Jaws and stuff. We're gonna save those for a different time, probably next year around 4th of July, I would say. But we kind of wanted to get some of our favorite, lesser known, or not lesser known, but not as critically acclaimed movies, except for Indiana Jones, of course. I think that's Spielberg's most popular franchise, Indiana Jones. But yeah, speaking of Indiana Jones, um, I believe that they have already finished. They wrapped up filming for the latest Indiana Jones film. No word yet on what the title is, but James Mangold is directing it. James Mangold, you may know him as the director of like Wolverine and Logan. He also directed Kate and Leopold, which was a phenomenal film, if I may say so. Kate and Leopold, a movie about Hugh Jackman, who's a Londoner who lives in the 1800s, who gets transported to the future, and he meets Meg Ryan, and they fall in love. It's actually a pretty good movie. It's way better than it deserves to be. But anyway, yeah, just some random stuff, guys. I'm not really sure uh, what, if anything, I'll do with this, but for right now, it's kind of just stuff, like the title says, just a bunch of stuff, me going off on a tangent, talking about stuff. If you have anything that you want me to discuss, or if you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully we'll do more of this stuff. And yeah, man, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.